What's up everybody, DGTPOR here today to review the Master Grade Gouf 2.0. I've been really looking forward to owning this kit. You know, it's been out forever. It's an older kit, and I finally got my hands on it after long time wasting. And I'll give you a little disclaimer real quick. I did decal him up almost all the way. I did mess up on some decals, and it's not the cleanest decaled kit because I suck at water slide decals, and I'm still trying, or not water slide, but dry transfer decals, because I'm still learning. I'm still learning the whole decal thing. So bear with me on that part. So it's not the most perfect looking decaled kit there is, but overall I want to say I really enjoyed this kit. You can see now you want to take a quick look overall at the kit. You can see you got a two-tone blue going on. You got lighter blue here and a darker blue here on the body, and that's about it. You get orange right here for the cockpit opening, and then you get a sticker for the mono eye, but I just used a red Sharpie. I think it looks better, but it's going to be harder to show up. But you can see it right there. Now, overall build time for this kit would probably be around 5 to 6 hours without any decaling and all that. But obviously I put more work into it with decaling. You can see I messed up big time on that one right there, so I'll probably scratch that off. It's not centered at all. So yeah, but it's pretty much a straight build like a Zaku. If you ever built a Zaku, it's pretty much that, just little differences here and there. For the head, you're gonna get a little bit like this, because these bigger shoulder pads are gonna hinder the movement, and then you do get a little bit down and a little bit up. And you do, I don't know how well you can see it, but the mono eye does move with it. Don't know how well if you can see it at all, but the mono eye does move in with it. And the arms you're gonna get in all the way around like so. You can move this piece in and out, so that way you can get a better bend like so. You can see it can go out to right about here and get the upper arm swivel. You're going to get a double jointed elbow on. You're going to get wrist rotation like so. You're going to get back and forth on the at the hand. For this, the cannon hand, you're going to, all these pieces right here individually move. I don't know how well you can tell, but the cannon pieces will move, and you can move those, and you can spread them out like so, each individually articulated, along with the thumb as well. And that piece moves because it's a peg. Then you connect that peg, and that's how you make that. And that goes for the cannon hand. As for this hand, you're gonna get a standard Zaku like 4 separated fingers and 1 thumb, and you get the half articulation in the fingers like so. The standard 2.0 fingers, if you will. And you'll get the same articulation out of this hand. You don't get much wrist or waist rotation. As I showed earlier, the cockpit does slide open, and it's hard to see because of my lighting, but you do get a little round barrel in there. You put it down. The backpack thrusters don't move. Well, they do move just a little bit, maybe up and down, that's it. The piping doesn't move unless you move the body a little bit. For the legs, or for the skirt pieces, you do get these 2 pieces that move. At least this piece is supposed to move. You can move them up and left to right a little bit. Same with these. You can move these out like so, and that's about it. And then this back piece can move out like so, and then you can flap that part down and store a bazooka there if you have a extra bazooka lying around like so. You do get holes right here for a B-max, but you don't get a B-max with him. For the legs, you do get a pretty sweet out up to here, and you do get the upper thigh rotation like so. You do get a double jointed knee with a pretty sweet looking knee mechanism like so. Some nice detailing in there in that inner frame. And then you do get a little bit side to side on the ankles, the ankle pivot. You get back and forth, and you do get a split in between the ankles right there. That's about it for his articulation. Oh, he does do a pretty good splits like so. That's about it for his articulation, and it's pretty great articulation for especially a more bulkier grunt kit. You do see that he stands at about, if you're going off the tip, about 7.5 inches. If you're going off the tip of the blade right here, about 7.5 off the tip of the blade, a little bit under 7.5 inches. Size comparisons, I usually always size compare to my boy Zaku, but I had to put him in a retirement because he was falling apart and stuff, so I'll have to rebuild another Zaku. But next to the RX-78, the main kit out of the series, you can see they stand about the same height. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. I would assume it is in scale, so it is probably the same height. And then standing next to a normal Zaku, you can see he is about a half a head, a quarter a head taller than a normal Zaku. See, his shoulder pads are not as bulky and stuff. As for weapons, you get you get a shield. I don't know if you want to count that as a weapon, but you do get a shield right here, and it's one piece right here, and then one piece right here. Then I did actually do some pretty good lining right here. That's probably the best, or lining, but I did do some pretty good decaling right here. That's probably the best spot it came out in. And then you see this is the part that holds on to him, and I believe it's supposed to connect like so. And you heard it click, and it clicked pretty good. It's not going to go anywhere. And you got them right there, and you can put it on either side, I would assume. Then you do get a heat sword, I think, beam sword. I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't know if this is a beam sword, but you see it, and it's a pretty nice clear piece of orange plastic. Really like that they did that. Now, if they could just give you pieces like that for the Heat Hawks instead of having to go in and paint them and do a crappy job like I do, they should just start giving you a clear piece like that, at least, you know what I mean? Come on, Bandai. It's 2015 and we still can't get that. And then last but not least, probably the best part of this is the coil, the electric coil. I don't really know what you're supposed to call this. I say here on the weapons thing, heat rod, duh. Heat rod. Electric coil. Heat rod is what it's called. For the heat rod, it's a pretty cool one. I know it's different than the old Gouf, because I think the old Gouf was a bendy wire. This doesn't have a wire in it. They're all detachable pieces that you put like this, and basically you just keep connecting until you come out with this, and it's super bendable. So that's pretty sweet. This makes the kit worth it in all entirety, because it was probably the best part of the kit to build, and it's pretty it's pretty durable. I mean, you really have to kind of like put it in some odd places like that for it to break apart, and you just snap it back on. So it's good that they did that. Now, I did forget to put this in the hand, and we know how I do with weapons. This is probably gonna go horribly. Oh. Hey, first try. That doesn't really happen. That's a pretty secure connection. That's not really gonna go anywhere. It doesn't weigh that much. Probably not gonna go down. Now, as for this, you're gonna see this hole right here, and you're gonna just connect it in there, and you got it going on like so. You can get it going. You can get it going on, make it look like he's holding it, kinda. Get it going. You can grab the RX-78 and wrap it around like he does in the manga, and yeah, and then that's what you got. That's pretty much all that comes in this kit. I gotta say, I'm very satisfied with this kit. I love the grunt type mobile suits, especially from the original Mobile Suit Gundam kit or series, and this is one that I wanted for a very long time, so I'm happy that I finally broke down and got it. I'd give this kit an 8.9 out of a 10. Does everything it's supposed to do amazingly. I do like the decals a lot, even though I didn't decal it the best, but I like it a lot. I hope you enjoyed this review. It's been a long time coming. I hope if you're a returning Gunpla watcher, welcome back. I'm sorry it takes so long, but I'm going to try to start pumping out more Gunpla reviews. I know I've flooded my channel with figure reviews and left you guys in the dust a little bit, but I'm still here and I'm still building and I'm still learning. So yeah, thank you for watching. As always, I always got more videos on the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. Like I said, please comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know how you like this kit. Let me know how you like my amazingly detailed decals. And please always follow me on social media sites. That's at DGTPOR for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's at DGTPOR. And if you don't want to search me up, you can always click on the links below, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. DGTPOR out.